On Saturday, 32-year-old convicted.
Thank you for tuning in to HB's Point of View. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. As we all know, 2020 has been a hard year. It's been hard for everybody, for the working woman and man, healthcare field, your neighbor, even the entertainment industry. But it seems to me that one particular sector of the entertainment industry, being the rap game, rappers, they've been having a hard time. Every other week it was a rapper dying. You know, King Von, then you had Mo 3, then Boozy gets shot. And the story I'm about to bring you is crazy. Florida authorities say a 32-year-old man died in a freak accident while trying to burglarize a home over the weekend when the window closed on his neck, leaving his body dangling above ground. Johnathan Hernandez was found dead after a window of the Lehigh Acres residence closed on him, according to the incident report, and his neck became caught under the sill. On Saturday, 32-year-old convicted felon. Now, I read this a couple times. I've watched news clips. But one thing I noticed about what was in the print was they made sure to tell me, you, the reader, that he was a convicted felon. As if that sways our opinion or judgment of him. Because in all reality, that had nothing to do with it. So I'm just listening and I'm observing and I'm looking at this. I'm listening, and I think he has had run-ins with them before.
Hernandez is no stranger to law enforcement. In fact, in 2014, he was arrested for his involvement in a murder case. Our major crimes detectives have been on scene and have assumed this death investigation.
You know, they say he was a budding entertainer, a budding rapper, which means he's probably about to do something. Johnathan Hernandez. Stage name, Taz UFO. I've never heard of him. But it seems that he was trying to burglarize a house, trying to go through the window, and it came down on his neck. Allegedly. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to run the clips, and I'm going to come back with my take.
And Hernandez's body caught in this window on Saturday morning. Since then, his family and friends have left flowers and notes here at the site as they try to wrap their heads around his sudden death. Those who know and love Johnathan Hernandez tell me looks can be deceiving.
When I first met him, I was like, man, he looks like he has a rap sheet like El Chapo, and he's the complete opposite of that. He's the sweetest person you probably ever meet. He has the biggest heart.
He like to have a good time, like. When you walk into the room, like, his smile just bright up everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just get along with everybody.
They're still processing his death, one that Lee County deputies responded to over the weekend. His fiancée Patricia says from the moment she saw the house in person, something didn't seem right.
As soon as I got there, I'm like, there's no way this isn't what happened.
Deputies say Hernandez was already dead when they found him on Saturday morning. It wasn't until today that investigators gave more details about how he died. Officials say he was attempting to burglarize the home and that the window fell on his neck when he tried to climb inside. But those who knew him say the story doesn't add up.
He is not a burglar. He's not a thief. He's not a bad guy. Like, that's not what he is. If he had a roof over his head and you didn't, he would give you a roof over your head. He would bring you in his household. And that's something that he did for a lot of people, you know, including myself.
His family and friends say they'll continue to push for answers.
I just need something to be done the right way. I need a proper investigation. I need the actual truth to come to light.
You can count on NBC2 for the latest.
Now, I have to say, I can't lie. I can see why his fiance seen the house and said, it just don't add up. I can also see why he kind of fits the bill. They did say he was involved in a murder. I think they said 214. But at the same time, he obviously wasn't convicted because he's out. And then when you look at that house, It's really not that tall. So I looked at the news lady and I see where her head is. And I'm assuming that he was probably a few inches taller than her. You know, I'm just assuming. Because I got more questions than answers once again. They also said he had a smile that lit up the room. Now, you know, we hear that a lot. The family never wants to believe that their loved one has done some of the things he's done. It's a strange case. Who are the homeowners? Where were they at? Did they tell the police that he was trying to burglarize the home? Did he know the people that lived in the home? Obviously, the police knew him. So this is a real tricky situation. The brother on the interview said he'd give you the shirt off his back. If you needed somewhere to stay, he'd let you stay there. He had 5 kids. You see him in the photo, he's with the family. That pulls me one way. And then I hear some of the other things, it makes me go another way. All in all, as I said before, we got to think critically. Because no matter what, he was at that residence for some reason. Did they take him there and put him in the window? That's a lot. This is real strange. I've only seen that happen one time. And that was on the TV show 1,000 Ways to Die. They said somebody was burglarizing, same situation, window falls on them. It's sad that we even got to question the police, but we got to question the police. In any account, I hope they get justice. Whatever that might be, it may be some news that they don't want to hear, but I hope the truth comes out. And my point of view on it is, what's next? The last news I brought you was Debo dying. He's not a rapper, but it's like the entertainment industry is being hit hard. It's like we are being hit hard because by now, I'm sure that everybody knows somebody that had COVID. They might not have passed away from it, but most of us know somebody that's had it. So we just got to watch what we're doing, you know, and stay safe as possible. And to the, I don't even want to say younger people, but just to anybody that's kind of out there wilding, this ain't the time to wild. This the time to pay attention to what's going on. Watch it. And let's survive. We got to make it.